Thank you so much. So, hi everyone, and welcome to today's session. The magnetic leader presence that inspires action. I'm so excited to be here because this isn't just another leadership session. It's about who you are when you walk into a room before even you say a word. Think about this for a second, no? Have you ever met someone who the moment they enter a room, you feel their presence? They haven't spoke yet, but something about them, their calm, their confidence, their energy just pulls you in. That's what we call the magnetic presence. In in today's session, we are just going to uncover what makes a leader magnetic, how presence shapes influence, simple actionable tools to strengthen your leadership presence, and how to inspire action, but not by force, but by energy and example. So now let's understand as to what is magnetic leadership. When I say magnetic leadership, I don't mean charm or charisma in a superficial way. I mean that inner alignment, that calm, confident energy that makes people trust you, follow you, and feel safe around you. Now let's define it clearly. Magnetic leadership is the ability to inspire action through authentic presence, emotional connection, and purpose driven communication. It's not about being the loudest person in the room. It's about being the one person or the one people listen to even in the silence. When you are truly present, your energy is stable, your thoughts are clear, and your body language communicates calm, confidence. Others tune into that frequency. Leadership begins not when you speak, but when you show up. Now, reflect this for a moment. No? When you walk into a room, what do people feel? Do they feel tension, confidence, or even warmth? Because your presence speaks long before your words ever do. To build that kind of presence, you need three pillars. Let's call them the three C's of magnetic leadership. One, clarity, knowing who you are and what you stand for. Two, composure, where you stay calm even under pressure. Third is connection, creating the genuine emotional resonance. Now let's break these points down. When the power of inner alignment. When when your vision, values, and action are aligned, people feel it. Leaders with clarity don't easily shaken because they know why they are doing what they are doing. But ask yourself, what do I truly stand for as a leader? Or what kind of energy do I want people to feel around me? You know, write down these three words that describe the kind of presence you want to project, maybe calm, confident, inspiring, or even kind, or even being assertive and visionary. So those words becomes your inner compass. Inner state aligns with those words. You automatically project authenticity and power. And second is composure. We call it calm is contagious, but then let me tell you something important. The most powerful person in the room is the calmest one. When everyone else panics, the magnetic leader remains grounded. That calm energy signals to others, you can trust me and I've got this. Here is a small technique which you can use. before any meeting or any presentation, place your hand on your chest and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts, hold it for 2, exhale for 6. This resets your nervous system and anchors your energy. Remember, composure isn't it about suppressing emotion, it's about directing your energy consciously. Now, when we talk about the third point, the connection, which we say emotion before logic, because people just don't follow instructions, they follow emotion. When you make people feel seen, even heard, and valued, they naturally want to move with you. Start your conversations with empathy. Listen more than you speak. Say things like, tell me more about how you see this, or I understand when you are coming, where are you coming from? These small cues builds massive trust because ultimately people don't remember your words. They remember how you made them feel. Now, if we have to talk about a different, segment where we talk about energy and body language of leadership, let's talk about your non-verbal power, the energy, posture, and presence that communicate leadership before even you speak. Research shows that 93% of communication is non-verbal. Your tone, your body, and your micro expressions. Now, whoever is listening to this video later, I want you to pause it here. So let's practice a quick reset right now. As simple as, sit up tall or stand if you can, uncross your arms, drop your shoulders, take a slow and steady breath. Now, imagine a golden thread pulling your head gently upward, lengthening your spine. You feel that? That is the posture of presence. When you walk into a room, lead with stillness, not speed. Move intentionally, slightly slower. People will unconsciously perceive you as confident and trustworthy. Now, again, you can try a different exercise. Here's a small challenge for the next 24 hours. Next, every time you walk into a room, pause at the door for 1 second, take a breath, and then enter. That 1 second signals calm and control, and you shall immediately feel more centered. Now, let's talk about the signs of emotional energy. Presence isn't it just psychological, it's energetic. Neuroscience shows that humans have mirror neurons, cells that automatically mirror the emotions and energy of people around us. That means your internal state literally affects the emotional climate of your team. If you walk in anxious, the team absorbs it. If you walk in calm, they align that with the calmness. So, being a magnetic leader, isn't it about performing confidence? It's about cultivating inner balance. Now, there are a couple of exercises which you can do. This I call it as the 1 minute grounding practice. Close your eyes if you can. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, imagine releasing that all that tension from your body. Feeling your feet grounded to the floor. Bring your attention to the heartbeat. This is where leadership begins, not in your title, but in your presence. Now, let's understand how we can do this by inspiring action through presence. So far, we have learned that presence builds trust and influence, but leadership isn't it about just about being admired. It's about moving people into action. To inspire action, remember this formula: emotion, vision, action. First, connect emotionally, that will make people feel understood. Then, paint a clear vision, make them see what's possible. Finally, give them the direction, make it easy for them to take action. Now, let me give you an example here. When Martin Luther King said, I have a dream, he didn't say, I have a plan. He connected emotionally, painted a vivid vision, and inspired millions to act. You don't need a global platform to do this. You can do this, you can do it every day in your team meetings, with your clients, or even in your family. Inspire action by the energy that other wants to align with. Now, what action do you want to inspire in others this month? Take a few minutes. I want you to write this down and commit to embodying that energy yourself first. Let me repeat that question for you. What action do you want to inspire others in this month? We might have different answers, we might have different things. But in leadership, or if you take up generally, topics like leadership, it is about walking the talk first, or setting that right, or setting that intention right. Now, I'm just going to put together certain practical tools which you can from now on, or even from tomorrow, or whenever you're planning to use this. First is as I said in the beginning, you're the breath reset, where before a meeting or before a call, take three slow breaths, because it resets your energy and sharpens your focus. In any given point of situation, in any given point of your emotional state, your breath is one thing which always changes first before anything else. So, tool one is your breath reset work. Second is the mirror check. Every morning, look in the mirror and ask, what energy am I bringing today? Are you bringing in calmness? Are you bringing in confidence? What energy are you bringing in today? It's, it's simple but incredibly powerful. The third tool is pause before you respond. Leadership presence is built that space between stimulus and the response. Sometimes the the kind of damage which a reaction can give can be reduced by giving that pause to yourself before you enter a conversation. Tool number four is your anchor word. Choose one word that describes the energy you want to carry today: focused or inspiring. Repeat it, situations where you're being put into a spotlight. So, and your last tool is gratitude reset. At the end of each day, name one person you influence you positively. This keeps your leadership heart centered. See, there are a lot of examples, there are a lot of other things which I can, tell you here. As simple as, uh, you go to a restaurant or you go for a movie. If you look at every person, he or she will have a leadership style with him or her. Maybe it can be servant leadership, maybe it can be a democratic leader, different types of leadership. But it's all situational based as to what kind of leadership you use in what kind of situation. That completely depends on your situation. As we come to the towards the end of this session, I want you to remember one thing. Leadership is not about having control over others, it's about having control over your own energy. You don't need to be the loudest or even the smartest or the most experienced person in the room. You just need to be the most present. When you walk with calm confidence, when your words align with your actions, when your presence inspires trust, you become magnetic. So today, as you step into your next conversation or a meeting, carry this intention with you. Let my presence be my message. Let me repeat that. Let my presence be my message. So it's about staying grounded, staying confident, and leading with presence. How can you identify all these leadership styles or what kind of things works for you is one, become aware your emotional state, your each and every behavior you need to become aware, so that leads to understanding where you stand and what is your energy. Because to shift energy very easily, the easiest thing to do is your breath work. Isn't it? As simple as I'll give you a very simple example. Many a times we start yawning for no reason. Why do you think so? It is basically when your oxygen level drops, which is supposed to go to the brain, that's when you start yawning. Or the mid morning slump. Or sometimes we are all into a monotonous routine, and sometimes we start thinking, or we might have come back and after a travel break or something, uh, that gets into a slump where we are so lazy to do the rest of the job. That is another time where you can do your breath work. As I always say, words are not just words. Words are energy, and words are emotions. So spit out or a very positive energy in your own words. And many a times we fail to do that, and many a times we don't even realize that words are energy which we give out. Questions or any thoughts or any perspectives you would like to share?
Thank you, Dharshani, for bringing, attention to these important points, because sometimes you may or may not remember. But yeah, it was very valuable. We have Sneha.
Many
Yeah.
many a times what happens is we might be knowing a lot of things.
Hmm.
We may not be consciously practicing certain things.
Yes,
Isn't
definitely.
it? Now, as Benjamin Franklin once said, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. We have heard this proverb, but how many of us are following that?
Yeah, yeah,
Isn't it? Lot of things we have it in either lot of different personalities have said this, but then we don't end up following up. When we read books like Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty or your 80-20 principle, if you take up any self-help books, it's more of practical tools which is given there. But even practicing that one tool or two tools, that is very difficult.
true.
Isn't it? Many
Hmm.
a times.
Yes.
So that's how it is.
Hmm.
Hi, Rajvin. You're on mute.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
Great.
I am
So,
surviving with all the mental.
okay.
Thank you for a good session.
You are listening, but I didn't find you here.
I'm always listening at your soul. Yeah,
Oh, great. Thank you.
my soul is connected with Navin. So every trainers I've
Sorry
done,
for the, I think today's session went even more, it got little over early because for a few reasons, but somehow I had a very early morning kickstart and I just wanted to keep up with my commitment. That's why I still took up and I'm still doing the show.
next time we can do a show together. Yeah.
We should, we should.
Hmm.
I think this showing up here and showing up consistently, no matter in spite of your situation, I think that's where the real success comes, isn't it, Shabana, ma'am? I mean,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of you here.
definitely, definitely.
You
It is
know,
like, yeah, it's like practicing what we preach or we say. Yeah.
true, true,
No,
true.
it is
I could
like
have easily told her, I could have easily said her, I had an early morning kickstart, let's not do the session today. I could have easily told her. But this is the commitment I've given for myself, and I'm seeing the results of those things right in this past couple of months. I'm seeing extremely very good results. And
Awesome.
thank you, Manisha, for introducing me to this platform. And thank you, Shabana.
We are grateful that you do it very consistently. And we learn
yeah,
all, like,
I
you
think
remind
see,
so many things. Yeah.
that is the secret of success, I would say. Consistency and discipline.
yeah. Even me. I despite being I had my eye authors despite being in pain, and parents were away last week from Monday to Thursday, Sunday to Thursday last week. Um, I still made it at the book sharing, and it was very very successful. And yeah, we think
I think we should do a show together, Rajman, somehow.
yeah. So
We
Shabana,
should.
what do you say every Monday and Thursday, Shabana?
We will plan it. Yes, definitely we
Yeah,
will plan this session, yours and Darshini's together sometime.
yeah. So maybe we can do it in the disability month, next month or so.
Okay. Yes, awesome.
Thank you, Rajman.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah,
Rashid.
Rashmi, you are welcome for my book review. And thank you so much for sharing what you have shared today.
Thank you so much.
Really, really awesome. And every trainer, including myself, is awesome. Even though
We
if
are
we
awesome in our own ways, always.
if we don't feel awesome all the time, every human being doesn't feel awesome all the time.
Hmm.
And we have to have the motivation to say I am awesome.
Great,
Sometimes
great.
I'm a bit high on the laughter pitch. That's why,
Sometimes just
yeah,
smiling can bring a lot of reasons to smile.
Yes.
yeah, just I think it's just Vaiguruji's blessings that I am still able to, despite whatever I'm going through, whichever whatsoever I'm going through, I still make it here, and I still make it for Thursdays if I'm able to, and I'm still talking, and I'm still preaching every day. So
Thank you, dear.
God bless. And God bless everyone, not only me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shabana, I hope I can be like you one of these days.
Yeah, you can be. You are better than me. I'm just managing. You are giving the talk, which is great.
No, I know I still have to learn a lot of for YouTube and all that. No. So Dharshani,
Eventually you will. Yeah.
today was on leadership, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, magnetic leadership.
So for me, I'm already a magnetic leader,
Okay.
but I want to refine my pitch of voice to
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Rajan, for another topic idea. I'll do this as a session next Monday so that
Yeah.
I don't give a vague answers here right now.
Mhm.
It's better I do that as a session.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Great.
It was just my idea how to
Thank you so much.
how to improve your pitch so that you can be heard. Yeah. And I get
Done. I will do that next.
all these kind of things. So I get saying that teacher, you're not loud enough, teacher, you're not this. In my National Cancer Society, I get that a lot. So I am trying, I don't know what, maybe it's just my condition or something. But high pitch, where how to adjust the pitch would be, when speaking in large, would be a good idea. So thank you so much, Dashni, and
Rajni.
we'll see each other tomorrow.
Done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Over to you, Shabana ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Darshini. It was really
Thank
wonderful.
you.
And thank you. Sneha couldn't participate because of there is a loud voice where she is now. But we got your participation through all the emojis. Thank you so much for that. And see you all tomorrow again with new learning.